Why do they stay? Why do victims of domestic violence stay? This is a question that people that either hear or see domestic violence always ask. Today we will explore these questions and possible solutions to how victims dealing with domestic violence can handle these circumstances better. Hi, my name's Travis. Welcome to my channel. Let's get right to it. What is domestic violence? Domestic violence occurs in a domestic setting, such as a marriage or a cohabitation. It is a synonym, intimate partner violence, which is committed by one person in the intimate relationship against the other. It can be committed by a person that's doing domestic violence on a person they were in a relationship with prior. This abuse can be physical, verbal, emotional, economical, religious, reproductive, financial, and sexual. I'm sure I missed a few. Most domestic violence victims are women, and they usually range between the ages of 16 to 24 years of age, most of them. It is estimated that 1 in 3 women are subjected to domestic violence in their lifetime. And it is estimated that 500 women a year in the United States are killed by the person committing domestic violence on them. So why do they stay? This seems to be one of the main reasons that have victims hesitant about leaving. Fear. When someone has already done so much to you and then verbally tells you that they will kill you if you leave, fear sets in. That doesn't mean it's a good idea to stay. I'm just giving you a reason. And it is estimated that over 70% of the victims killed by a domestic violence partner are killed after they leave the partner and go somewhere else. One of the first stages of domestic violence is when the person that's going to be the abuser makes the other person feel like they're the dominant person in the relationship. They do this by seducing, charming the victim, making them feel special. They also start the process by isolating them from their family members, friends, and other people that care about them. Most abusers were actually abused themselves. And the fact that they didn't go get help and therapy for their abuse could have a lot to do with them acting out the abuse that was given to them on other people. That's why it's always a good idea that if you think you need therapy for any reason, go get the help. You never know how it'll come out on the other end. Like I said before, it's not an excuse to abuse people. I'm just trying to give you guys some reasons why these things may be going on. Sooner or later, the abuser then will introduce the threat of violence and try to gauge the response of the person that they are going to abuse. Like saying things like, if you do that again, I'll do this, or motions, jerking motions like you're in the process of going to hit them, but you don't. Those kind of things. And pretty soon they'll start telling you what to wear, who to be around, where you're going, and things like that. Long-term stalking also results after a separation from an abuser. Denial of financial resources, manipulation of the court system if you have children that have to go around this person that they saw abusing their mother can be very terrifying. And a lot of times judges will order unsupervised visits for the person. Silence must be broken. Keeping what's being done to you is certainly not a way to get out of your situation, but it is to stay into it. You must talk to someone. you must tell someone. Most people will think that it's the fault of the person for staying to being putting up with this abuse. The victim does not give the abuser the right to abuse them and does not give them the mentality to abuse them. They're just the person being abused. Even though victims don't intend to fall in love with someone that later on down the line is going to be hitting them, violating them, punching them, telling them what to do, usually that's not the type of person you seek out for a relationship to be with. It's not usually something that someone chooses to get into, but the choice of rather to stay in it or get out of it does fall on the victim, no matter how fearful it will be to separate. So, in honor of Domestic Violence Month, if you or someone you know is dealing with domestic violence, call this hotline at 1-800-799-7233. That's 24 hours, 7-day-a-week help. You must reach out and take the first step to get away from domestic violence. If you like anything I said in this video, hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and the Libra Man will be out